Oh, sorry guys. Got distracted while eating my ramen noodles. Well, now that I got the idea of chopsticks, today on King Kong Week, we're going to be reviewing King Kong vs. Godzilla, both the Japanese and the English version. The English version will be coming out tomorrow. The Japanese version will be done today. So, why not the plot? I'll talk about the plot, characters, and of course the monsters. Alright, let's get into it.
So guys, let's go ahead and get into the review for King Kong vs. Godzilla. Now, let's start with the plot. Mr. Taco, the chairman of the pharmaceutical company, it's really called the Pacific Pharmaceutical Company, learns of Roma tomato-sized berries that grow on Faro Island are a miracle cure, and that the natives worship a god called King Kong, who has let's not do this one. Mr. Taco, the producer of a low-rated TV show called Mysterious Mysteries of the World, decides the show needs some spicing up. So he sends two of his staff, Osamu Sakurai and Kensaburo Furu, I hope I'm saying those right, to Faro Island to bring back berries called Soma. Noted for their non-addictive narcotic effect, he also wants the two bring back proof of a giant ape named King Kong. As this is going on, a submarine collides with an iceberg, releasing Godzilla, who has been trapped there 7 years later. When Osamu and Kensaburo arrive in Faro, they not only find the berries in the giant ape. After a battle with a giant octopus, King Kong drinks the juice that made from the berries, and he falls asleep. While he is sleeping, the pair tie him up to a raft and take him back to Japan. In the meantime, Godzilla is rampaging throughout the countryside, Japanese countryside. While en route to Japan, Kong breaks free and swims toward Japan, and inevitably on a collision course with Godzilla. So yeah, pretty much the plot is, that right there is pretty much the plot of the whole entire movie. So, what do I think of the characters? The characters are really funny. In the Japanese version, they sound even more ridiculous, but sorry, Japan. They sound silly and funny. Mr. Taco is really the funniest out of all of them. He sometimes cracks me up there. Bada! Bada! I don't know if that's really how you say hooray in Japanese, but yeah, that's what he sounds like he's saying. He's saying bada! So yeah, it's really more of a comedy than a real movie. Godzilla and King Kong look goofy, but I don't mind, because that's the King Kong I grew up with. And the Godzilla I grew up with was the 1998 version, but yeah, I'm not gonna hate on that movie at all. I mean, I still liked it as a kid. I still sort of like it now. So yeah, I still love the King Kong suit. Haters gonna hate me, because that's how I roll, because I love the King Kong suit. Despite of it, you can see his zipper. I mean, that's the Kong that I grew up with. I never grew up with the 1933 version or 1976 or 2005 version. I never really cared too much for those versions. I always thought that the best version was the Toho one. Well, the King Kong vs. Godzilla one. But yeah, that's it for the characters. The characters, they are awesome in the movie. They do well, and the monsters, Godzilla, played by Haru Nakajima, and I forget the actor for King Kong, but he plays the same monster as Ghidorah in Ghidorah the Three-Headed Monster, or Ghidorah. So, yeah, he's the same, Kong had the same suit actor for King Ghidorah, so that was pretty cool. So, yeah, what are my final thoughts of this movie? Yeah, this movie is awesome. I mean, I love the Japanese version better than the English version, even though that I grew up with the English version. I grew to like the Japanese version better because of its better music. I mean, I'll tell you the differences with the English version next time on King Kong Week. See you guys later.